Welcome, this is the revision video for the training principles in the BTEC Sport Award Unit 1 online exam. Right, so there's your first question on the screen. Describe the basic training principles. Within this question you should identify them and then say exactly what they are. Make sure you pause the video because I'm going to go straight on to the answers. And here are the answers. So if you're just identifying them, they're frequency, intensity, time and type. Remember, FIT with the 2 T's is the easy way to remember those. So frequency is the number of training sessions you complete over a period of time. It's normally per week. And you should be aiming for between 3 and 5 sessions per week. Intensity is how hard you actually train. This can be measured using your heart rate or the RPE. You should know what those are from the other videos. RPE obviously standing for the rating of perceived exertion scale. Time, so this is how long each session actually lasts for. You should be aiming for 15 to 60 minutes depending on how hard you're working, depending on the intensity. Type then is the last one, which is how you actually train, which method of training you are actually going to use. This should be selected according to your needs or goals. So an easy example is it's pointless using strength training methods if you're trying to improve your flexibility, because that wouldn't be specific to your needs or your goals. Hopefully you've got all of those. They're fairly easy and simple to remember, especially if you're using the acronym of FIT. So I'll move on to our next question. Describe the additional training principles. These are training principles you should use on top of the basic ones we've just gone over. Again, obviously, because of the describe, make sure you identify them and say exactly what they are. Pause the video because I'm going to again move straight on to the correct answers. And here they are. These are just the first 3. So there are a few more on the next page again. So you've got progressive overload. This is basically where you increase how hard your training is a small amount over a period of time. And this shouldn't be a big jump in what you're doing, so you shouldn't make massive improvements in your training, but this should be a slow, gradual thing over a period of time. Now, the improvements that you can make are through the FIT principles. So you could improve how many times you go per week, you can improve the intensity, or you could increase the time that you spend during each session. The next one is specificity. So training should be specific to your sport, activity, needs or goals. Like the example I used earlier with the type training principle, it would be pointless using strength training methods if your goal was to improve your flexibility. Individual differences and needs. This is basically taking into consideration all the personal things about a person when they're training. So things like their training goals, their needs, their current ability, their current level of fitness, their skill levels, and also what they like doing and what they don't like doing. Then we got the continued slide there. So we got adaptation. This is your body increasing its ability to cope with your training. This occurs during rest and recovery, or the recovery period. So essentially what this is you training, it being hard for your body, and then your body responding to this by becoming stronger or more flexible or quicker and so on. Reversibility, this is a bad thing. So this is when you stop training or the intensity of training decreases, the effect of your training will be reversed. So the gains that you made from when you were training, they will be reversed. Variation, essentially this is all about boredom. If you do exactly the same thing every single session, you'll become bored and you'll stop training. So it's really important you put variety into your training program to increase enjoyment, basically. Rest and recovery, this is absolutely essential. Without rest and recovery, the progression that you actually make is reduced. You actually make less progress. So what it means is when you train really hard, you have to then rest. And during this rest, you recover and your body makes the adaptations that we were talking about further up the page. And then after these adaptations are made, you train again to stress your body again, and then you rest and recover again after that. As I said, if you don't give your body a chance to rest and recover, then progression will be reduced. Right, these were all of the training principles that we cover within BTEC. What can we do next? So essentially you need to master this video. You need to learn all of the training principles, both the basic ones and the additional ones, and you need to know exactly how they work and what they mean. You should then look to apply the knowledge from this video to the different training methods you know. That's speed training, strength training, aerobic endurance training, and so on. Try and apply it to all of those different types of training. And then master the other videos within the series as well. Try and master all of the videos, and it'll put you in a really good position ready for your exam. Good luck.